Hey everybody, I am back again with another toy review. This time it is the new Jakks Pacific Sonic the Hedgehog 30th Anniversary Collector's Edition box set. This set has Classic Eggman, as they call him, but I call him Dr. Robotnik in that form, because that's how I remember him being called. Obviously, classic looking Sonic and Mecha Sonic. Nice window box that comes in here. Nice design, and you have a little shiny sticker up there. And in the back has the pictures of them and other figures that are currently out as well. And as you can see, the single carded figures come with different accessories. Unfortunately, this box set does not include those, which is kind of disappointing. But I kind of got this personally because, well, those weren't out yet when I saw this, and I just kind of wanted to do a, you know, one swoop and grab everybody here. So I'm gonna take these guys out of the box and we are gonna check them out. Kind of the same thing with the Mario set I reviewed the other day. They didn't include any of the accessories that those figures would normally have in that set either. Get a nice little cool, like, flashy flare backdrop there in the box. Let's see, I will take out Eggman, or Robotnik, as I like to call him. Ooh, that box is loud plastic. So right away I can tell already he stands very easily on his own, so that's nice. Love the design. It's a classic design that I am very familiar with. His little head, it's like, it's way in his body. It's so funny. Never really thought about it much. I can't really tell how the articulation is on it. It's actually, I think it actually is on like a ball joint in there, but it's so deep in his body that it's hard to really tell. You don't really see him at this angle, and he does, you know, he's like fully sculpted under the mustache and all that. It looks really funny if you took his mustache off. Paint's pretty good on this. They used like a dry matte paint on his whiskers here, which I like. I mean, you can still, I think, you actually can't turn his head all the way around. So his head only goes side to side here. I can't really get it to go any further than that. He does have ball jointed shoulders, and those are nice and tight. You hear them clicking? I don't know if you can, but that's nice. He has, his buttons are actually painted. That's surprising. I wasn't expecting that. I think he is ball jointed. Yeah, ball jointed rotating elbows as well. That's really nice. Sometimes I'm very surprised by these lines. The care that they put into this stuff, and I think his hand is just, yeah, it's popped in. That's pretty simple. It's just a peg that goes in there, and you're able to rotate it around pretty well. That's the same articulation on both sides. So again, they just pop in and out. There you go. He has a ball joint on the leg. Let's see. Oh, he actually has a rotating ball joint in his knee. Wow, I really was not expecting that either. I was just kind of expecting, you know, back and forth here. That's very nice. Was not expecting that. And then he has articulation in the foot, and I think, oh yeah, just like his hands, those are pegs that just pop in. Now hopefully then I popped it out, I can get it back in. There you go. So you can see that's pretty easy to get in and out. He actually has a lot of articulation. Only thing I would suggest, and they didn't do it, was to have this rotate so you can kind of have him rotate around. And he's hollow on the inside here, so he's pretty light, because he'd be pretty heavy and probably fall over a lot if he wasn't. But very nice job on Robotnik here. And we'll just go down the line here. We'll get Sonic out. He's a little tough to get out. Spikes. Oh, wow. Really got Oh, his head disconnected from his body. I can't get it out. There we go. Sorry for all the noise. All right, so you can see his head is a peg, or well, his neck is a peg. There you go. Falls right on. So that just spins around there. You can't really get too much movement without it. Just kind of goes right around. His head is a solid chunk of plastic. It is super heavy, so hopefully he can stand okay. Let's see. He has ball jointed shoulders here, both sides. Jakks kills me with this tiny articulation, and it's really nice and solid. It doesn't like break really easy. And so much like Robotnik, Sonic has pegs at the end of his arms here that the hands go right back on. You gotta kind of hold it though. There you go. And he's got one hand is closed like punching, and this one is open to put a weapon in or whatever, like a coin or whatever. Love the colors on the Sonic. These are like the classic colors that I remember. Let's see. Paint's pretty good on him. I don't really see too many flaws or anything. His spikes on his back are a separate piece of plastic that are glued in here. So is his tail, but the tail can't be moved. So, let's see. Ball jointed hip articulation here. And, let's say, I don't know if he has it. Oh yeah, Sonic has the knee articulation like Robotnik does. That's amazing, because his legs are so tiny. I would not expect this amount of articulation on a toy like this. And feet are pigs as well. Oh well. So that is nice. That's really nice. His feet are like a soft rubbery plastic too. Most of this figure honestly is like a soft rubbery plastic. They kind of are building these like in parts. So like this face, the mouthpiece here, that's glued into the harder head piece. It looks like the eyes, mouth, and nose are all one piece, and they're glued into place here. That's pretty nice. It's just really nice set. They're doing a really good job with the Sonic line. I'm very impressed. It makes me want to say, I guess I will say it, that I feel that they need to up how they're doing the Mario line. I feel like the Sonic line is having a little more care put into it, to be quite honest. I feel like the articulation being done on this line really takes the cake compared to Mario. Let's see, we'll get Mecha Sonic out here. And boy, he's really cool. I wasn't really expecting them to go for these like classic looks, but I absolutely love them. His head is actually, is it on a pig? Yeah, it's on a pig too. But it really works well for this guy. And much like Sonic, his mouthpiece is glued separately on there. It's so good that they're doing it that way, because like, you know, with him being a robot and stuff, it just works. And the thing that's cool about this, they're taking the time to do different shades of like the metal and stuff, and there's gray going on in here. His eye is a metallic red, really nice, and the blacks are real thick and good. I just like his leg, or let me get these, we'll get to the legs in a minute. A little excited about these toys. He has a ball jointed shoulder. It's a little hindered by the way his shoulder is here. You see it kind of gets stopped by his like chest piece, and his head kind of stops it too. I mean, you can move the head around, but boy, these guys have a lot of articulation. So he has elbow articulation, but it also rotates here. He does not have any hand articulation because of the way his hands are designed, so you can kind of see why they decided to put extra articulation in areas that aren't really, you know, that expected on this line. But yeah, so that's that for the arms. We'll get those out of the way. So now here's the hip articulation, and that it's really well done, but again, it's getting stopped by the character's design, you see. So they have this ball joint here. You can really, you know, rotate them up high and far back and stuff, but you can't get too far out with a kick or whatever because it's being stopped by the body. So there's that. It's almost kind of wasted articulation, in my opinion. And then he has some very nice knee articulation here. You see that? And it also has that rotation like Robotnik and Sonic both do. Then he has very big feet. It's very large feet. And it's got some serious rotating leg articulation going on here. That's really nice. Like a double jointed foot articulation. That's really cool. This is a really great figure, this Mecha Sonic. Let's see what else he has going on. It's just the sculpt alone on this thing. It's like, wow. I mean, this line is mostly geared, in my opinion, to kids. And I feel like this is like a collector grade figure, in my opinion. For the amount of detail and paint, just how good he looks, the articulation. I mean, I feel like Jakks kind of knows that they have collectors buying these too, because people wanted stuff like this for a long time. No one else has done it, so this is really awesome. It's a fantastic set, and it's out right now at Target, so you can pick this up, or you can get the single carded figures, which, like I showed before, it has Laughing Sonic, this Mecha Sonic with some spikes, Mighty and a TV. I don't have Mighty yet, I have to pick them up, and Robotnik with a Robotnik sign. And it's like I said, I really wish that this set had those items in there. So Jakks, if you're listening, next time you do these, please include those in there. I don't think fans will mind paying just a slight, you know, a little bit increase to have those items. But that's about it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.